From New Zealand. I just thought I'd do a bit of a recap on some of the things I know to be true about the gang stalking stories and the how narcissism can look in your life and the spiritual aspect to the narcissism and the gang stalking. And the macro and micro of it, because you've got the micro level would be your personal relationship. Your ex gets salty, breaks out the dark magic and the flying monkeys and starts the campaign to wreck your life, and throws all of that other stuff in. And then you've got the macro, which is like the global story of this, where you find that it's happening to other people, the same narratives, just slight variations depending on personal circumstances and the characters involved. And it is pretty much the same all over the world. So people have their little personal things, but then you find, like, one of my questions was actually, do these narcissists have a handbook? I say that. Do they have a bloody handbook? Because it's like encountering the same spirit in different people, which brings to mind Mr. Smith bouncing around in the Matrix. And it is kind of like that. They are servants of the Dark One, the same as we are servants of the light, if I'm speaking to the not haters. Wow, there's a big helicopter zooming in. And it's quite funny because every time I do a video today, it gets interrupted with loud noises, distractions, technical problems. Crikey. All sorts of things. Like, I can feel that vibrating through the freaking house. So it must have gone straight over the top. Probably beaming a bloody death ray at me. Anyway, who gives a rat's? The heaters keep on heating. It's their job. As I say, they're servants to the Dark One, whether they know it or not. Some of them are conscious of this. Some of them make direct deals. Some of them chat with them daily. It's crazy. And they think that he has got their back. You know, he doesn't care about them. He'll stab them in the back, discard them, break them, just like they're trying to do to others. He's not a good master. Anyway, each to their own, and if that's part of your journey, well, good luck with that. If it's not, and you're dealing with people that are, we'll go back to this. So the spiritual aspect to this, because there is one, is their dark magic. Like, there are all these little wannabe magicians running around in their little robes thinking they're important, and all the kitchen witches and the little covens, and they're chanting and all their different kinds of magics and things like that. And they've got no idea that whatever they're throwing out there is going to come straight back at them. And it may have worked for quite some time on other people before, but when you hit the generational curse breakers and the chosen ones that some call them, or the earth angels or the recording angels, all those sorts of things that are here for a supernatural purpose, it won't work. It just goes straight back to them. And then you'll know what it's like. What's that song, Everlast? And you really might know what it's like to sing the blues. So yeah, I think there's quite a few more of them singing the blues out there at the moment. And they'll be getting desperate. They won't be knowing, because they think they know everything and it's not working and it's bouncing back on them. They won't be knowing why, because they don't know everything. They don't understand the universe and how it works. It is based in love. The fabric of the universe is love. My belief, my understanding, my teaching, and I've had some pretty awesome teachers over the years. It comes back to love. It's the fabric of everything, and we're here with choices, and everybody gets to make them. even they're making their choices, and everybody's playing their part, and it's all good, it's all perfect, you're in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. You chose to be right where you are right now. You're that powerful, you're that clear, you're that awesome. You chose to be where you are right now. And when you embrace that and understand that and ponder that and feel that and come to know that, you'll actually find that it's a place of power. It's where you sit in your power. You sit in the now, you sit in your power, and you know that you created this, whatever this is at this moment. At this moment, is there anything happening? No, it's all good. Anyway, so I sort of went off track there, but kind of. Let me think. So remember to keep in the bigger picture and understand that this gang stalking thing is merely a program in the 3D matrix. All of these things are 3D matrix things, and they're designed to distract you and keep you from knowing your truth, that you are a powerful creator, and you're here for a reason, and you're raising your light frequency and all of these things. These programs are designed to keep you from achieving that, to keep you in the lower vibration, to keep you being hard on yourself and not giving yourself a break for your mistakes or weakness or what you perceive as that. Yes, they know all of these things, they pick them apart. A narcissist honing in on a target is like a bloody shark smelling blood. They can smell your trauma and they know how to use it. And as I say, they have a handbook. It seems to be global. But yeah, so put all of that aside, keep it in perspective. It's a program in the matrix, and it's like a training ground. And you can use this program to better yourself, get stronger, know your truth, speak your truth, live your truth, feel your truth, move forward in your truth, in your alignment with light and love and beauty, and raising your frequency and your light and your power, and sharing and caring and helping and supporting others, and understanding and experiencing and growing wisdom from these things. And then you can share it with others, and you can support people that are coming along behind you. You can give them that hand up. You can give them the you can give them the fishing rod and teach them how to fish, rather than giving them the fish. You feel me? You picking up? I've been listening to some funny people. Yeah, so I think that I'm not sure. I'm pondering this. I might share some of my experiences in the very near future of setups, narcissistic setups. They're like little tests to see if you will trust your feelings, trust your truth, trust your intuition, and make decisions against all odds. Even though we've been trained to give our power away and be people pleasers and not say no, and heaven forbid you might upset someone and they might think something terrible about you. Too friggin' bad. If it's not for you, you say no and you walk away. You say no, thank you. You don't have to be rude about it or anything. They might perceive it as rude. They might, go, woe was me, they were so rude to me, they hurt my feelings, but it's all part of the fucking matrix programs. It doesn't matter. You look after yourself, you make sure you don't get into terrible situations, these setups. You'll get better and better and better at picking them and saying no and walking away and standing in your power and holding your sacred ground. And you will look after yourself, because that's the most important thing. You need to fill up your cup. It's like what they say on the airlines, when you're on the airplane, that you put the mask on yourself first. You can't help anyone else if you're gasping around, Will you be running around putting masks on everyone else when you can't fucking breathe? It's the same deal. You put your mask on first. Then you can be of service and help and support others. Let me think. What else? Yeah, there's been lots going on. As I say, there's been a lot trying to get in the way of me making these videos and trying to sabotage and make me feel like I didn't want to do it, and poking away at my self-esteem and my confidence and all the old bullshit programs. And we sat down and did some healing sessions today. I won't share how we do that at the moment, but it's the visualization and working with the quantum field. We shift energy around. You want to be come back to your authentic sovereign self, and anything that's not yours is transmuted or sent back, however it goes. And once you shift all that stuff that's not even yours, all the thoughts and limitations and things like that, they're not yours. They've been put there. They come in your crown, they go screaming down your central channel, they flick out to you, into your aura through all the chakras, and they start causing havoc and trying to stop your heart from shining, stop you from standing in your power, siphoning away your energy, all of these sorts of things. If you listen to Kimberly Sherry, you can do some really, really good flame meditations for clearings there, and I guarantee you'll feel better. Even if you just sit at the table and breathe and just listen to her, and it doesn't matter if you don't know how to do it. You just say that that's what you want to do, and it's done. So you breathe, you visualize, you do your clearings, you're going to feel better. I guarantee it. Give it a go if you wish. Like, you don't have to fucking listen to me. But anyway, I've been there, and like one of the things I discovered with my sons is my eldest son was diagnosed with ADHD, and he was a handful, to say the least. I remember one of the counsellor guys coming around, and like I'd watched my son with lots and lots of other people, and he just run rings around them. This particular guy came along and he sat up and listened to him. And the reason that he did is because the guy was speaking from experience. He had been through the same situation himself, turned it all around, and become this counsellor because he understood these young men and what they were going through. And the young men recognised that this man was speaking truth, and he wasn't mucking around. He wasn't reading it out of a book. He knew what he was talking about, so they listened and they respected him. So that's the difference between someone that's read it out of a book and thinks they know shit, and someone that's experienced the stuff and gone through it. They ring with truth and wisdom, and they're the ones to listen to. So yeah, I'll leave you with that at the moment. Cheers. Look after yourself, fill your cup up. I don't know, go walking, look at the birds, hug your cat, feed your dog. Do nice things. Take care. Kia ora from New Zealand. Cheers.